And we should be live now. Just decided to do a fight so you weren't just staring at a dull screen while the ads were running. But now we are currently actually live. Hopefully it is going out to everybody. It says excellent condition on the stream on both sources. We've actually gathered a lot of stuff since last time. I've gained a few levels. I'm actually still not sure whether I want to be sticking with the two-handed maul, because I got a unique one. A mythic one. I'm just not sure if that little bit of extra damage is worth it. It does give us more vitality, but it does cut down on our luck. We currently have a decent amount, though, of luck, that is. Sitting here at 160% item drop rate and 103% gold drop rate, so we're doing fairly good on those, as you can tell by our gold total. I did a little bit of grinding. We did upgrade our equipment a little bit. I haven't actually done all the way, in case you guys are wondering. There's still a lot of stuff I could buy to upgrade it further, but I think we're fine as is. Yes, I am adjusting the microphone so I can sit a little bit more comfortably while I am streaming, because you know what? We're probably going to stream for a long time today because it lets me ignore the world. So let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. Yeah, I'll just show you my stats real quick. For some reason, if you look at her stats, we should have around a total of, it looks like, what? 50 plus 100, so 160 some odd points there total. Why is it doing less potential damage if we come in here and look at the Phantom Pain on him? He just says straight dexterity. It says 50 arcane damage per hit. If we go to her, she actually has more points invested in int and dex, and it's half as much. So it seems like it's scaling with whichever one is higher of the two, rather than just by itself. And I have to wonder if this functions on the same formula. In which case, we have totally borked her up as a character. So we'll probably end up ditching her and going with another mage, possibly even very similar to our main character, and just have the deadly heal. Because they'll be able to charge up by status effects and all that other stuff if they fall in on the same thing. Probably have one lean towards fire and the other one lean towards just like dedicated healing. For a first playthrough, I think we'll be fine though. I don't know if we'll be able to beat all of the like big enemies. But I did wander around a little bit. I did walk over this way. I didn't engage with anything over there, though, and we are probably going to have to actually go over there at some point, because as you can see, there's a shop down there that we didn't quite get to. There's a bunch of harvest points. This is a solid wall over here. There looks like there's a few things in there that are going to be quests in the future. But for the most part, yeah, we just have Lord of the Strings and, of course, Skin Deep to go to get him fixed up in the future, but I think we'll actually be fine for the most part. I should write down the questions for this and actually go for under the table as well. But the goal today is to get back over here, go up and try this fight one more time, probably fail. I'm curious what the enemy within is. I didn't actually look at what that quest was, but we have a quest up there as well in the middle of that pond. But yeah, go up here, fight that one again. Maybe check out the enemy here as well. Do the Lord of Strings and then go on main quest some more. We could also fight the Skin Deep ones. I am fairly close to 2 of them. Actually, 3 of them. We could actually try that one as well. Don't want to fight this thing because I have a feeling it's going to be difficult compared to the area, which means we're just going to get boned. There's nothing we can do about it. So, let's go ahead and do these first over here. See if they're actually that much harder. So it should just be straight down to this. Here, let's go ahead and see what quests we're actually going after right now. Instead of the Efflusion Stone, we're going to track not even my final form. Should be here and here. Can I not be stuck in a bush? Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, fine, we'll fight you. I have a feeling the ones this way are going to be scarier than the ones in the other direction. Yeah, 4,000 life. That's actually not that bad. So Plague. Setup. Poison. Just get all the status effects on him. Firestarter. He's going to Dark Mirror, which doesn't really do anything to us. And we'll just start setting up our healing cycle, which means we want you to probably be first. We will go with a double attack. He's resistant to bludgeoning. That's good to know. And we will start setting up the life links. Biting means that we can't attack him this turn anyway, so set up more regrowths. We go with you. You just wait. Because biting just means he's going to do a big attack back at us. So I don't think he'll attack back to that. No, he won't. Life link on you. Just setting these up, because we're going to need them eventually. Yeah, 205 crit is pretty brutal. Okay, so he has set up on him. Plague, poisoned, trapped. He's no longer on fire, but he has Dark Mirror. So for this, we're going to go ahead and Arcane Infusion you to get maximum damage out of it. We've got Trap and all that kind of fun stuff on you, so bonk. There, he's weak versus piercing. Nice to know. That means that we probably don't even need to worry about setting up all of our life links, but better safe than sorry. I'll get us a nice big heal off of this. Look at that healing. Okay, so we should probably be able to kill him with Pierce. So I'm just going to bash his skull in. Easy enough. I don't think all of them are that way with Pierce. I think they do cycle their resists, which is fine. Not even my final form has been advanced, and there should be another one right here. And I keep trying to quick save, and there is no quick saving. There is no, like, separate save slots in this at all. And look at all that gear. This was just from, like, maybe an hour or two's worth of grinding to get up to level 20. So, yeah. That's... Leveling up in this area is pretty dang good. And we might hear a bing in the middle of the recording. I apologize for that. But it finished rendering it. It's just processing it all right now and converting it. So it's one of those things that's just going to happen. Okay, run. Okay, we'll kill you. It's fine. How much life are you? Probably like... No, even less life on you. Okay, Plague. Let's go ahead and just throw as many status effects on you. I need to get her a good DPS. Let's go ahead and just have you do a setup to get her some Thrive on Decay, Poison, and the burns. Because they're just going to set up their Dark Mirror first turn every single time. And let's go with a blind. Break. Trap. And what other thing would we want on you? Phantom Pain. So he's basically set up to just be completely screwed over by this. So we can't do dark damage. I'm just gonna have you heal yourself. Top yourself off. Arcane Infusion on you. And double attack. We get some brutal damage whenever we get everything set up. Oh, and we leveled up from that. I knew we were close. I didn't think we were close enough to level in just 2 fights, though. Okay, so as far as that goes, how many more do we have? We have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to go. Which is not bad. That's not a terrible thing to have. Goodness knows we've got plenty of gear going on this. Okay, character-wise... More int. In fact, I'm going to go 3 int on you. And you are going to go with... I already grabbed Friendly Decay and Blind. I don't think I need Improved Heal, but Removing status effects is kind of nice. I think we actually want to get up to Cure All. So we'll just hold off on that. Although it is very tempting to move over here and get Fire Starter on him as well. But for now, we're just going to sit on it. I need to actually take advantage of him being a Plague Doctor. You are going to get Strength. In fact, we're probably... No, we're going to go 2 Strength, 1 Endurance, apply. We're going to have to stick with that so she can actually keep equipping good stuff. I might eventually have to start investing in Vitality instead of relying on it from gear, just to like maximize our kind of setup. But as it stands, we're currently sitting on a lot of that. Okay, Turtle we're probably never going to use. But you never know. It doubles your physical and magical armor. I don't think we actually have that high of physical and magical armor. 467 physical armor, 0 magical armor. Cut all physical damage by 26%. That's not bad. It's not great either. You are Dex. We'll go 1, 2, and we'll grab a little bit more endurance just for more carry weight, because that's going to be important, because we're actually not gathering that much in the way of bonuses to that. Now, I do want to get over here and actually have a few characters having Friendly Decay, which is fairly nice, and Regrowth, I think. No, not Regrowth. Where is it? There is a skill that I was wanting over here. Actually, it might be Thrive on Decay. Yeah, Thrive on Decay is the one that I want everyone to have. Plague requires an int weapon, so does Minor Heal. But I don't think there's a way to go to it that is efficient besides just going straight through those two, which kind of sucks. I'll eventually end up going there, but not right now. Backstab, pretty strong. Requires one-handed piercing weapon, attack enemy from the back for 100% weapon damage. Each attack has a 65% chance to trigger another stab, up to a maximum of 5. The attack is not dodgeable. So that is actually kind of a luck skill for more damage, but it's fine. And yeah, 2 for 1. Whenever you buy an item, there's a 5% chance you'll steal the same item from the shop. I wonder if that stacks as well. That would be interesting. We could go up that way. We don't want dual attack. I have a few things that are two-handed, like this one. That might have been a waste. I don't know if there's ever going to be a way to reset skills. If there is, I'll take it in a heartbeat. But I don't think there's gonna be. But that's the only skill that I'd get rid of. Maybe Reckless Strike. It's like we'd have 2 points from there over to this. But that's literally the only thing I would cut from that. Because we need two-handed weapons to get the precise hitter. And we do like Lacerate. But, oh, we can't actually even use Lacerate. So that Keen Eye is the only thing that's useful there. So it would still be through Lacerate to Keen Eye. So we could have possibly gotten 3 points out of it. But we'd still be wasting 1 on Dual Wielder. Either way, I'm going to actually move through this real quick, I think. But it is very, very tempting to take Shank down. Okay, so in Phantom Pain, do we actually want to go up this way? No. No, we're going to go get Thrive on Decay for him and probably most of our characters eventually. She's starting to move down that list. She's going to grab... Oh, she already has Regrowth. I'm going to go with... Herd Immunity, probably. Although we do need to go through and get to the Friendly Decay. How much is that? Up to 50% more effective. I don't know how that scales per negative effect. But we'll probably end up getting there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just to increase the chance of us spreading healing items. Last but not least, her stats. I'm going to see something. So right here we have Phantom Pain. Int and Dex scale 28. 771. I will try to remember to come back and look at this later. See if it changes more whenever we get another level. But we're going to go 1, 2. Actually, no, we need to go into int, probably. This does change our starting points, but I'm not actually sure it's worth it. Boom. Okay, so it really does feel like it's just scaling off of one of them. Yeah, that's a feels bad. And I think I'm not sure whether that's a bug or intended, and it's just written poorly. Okay, so the only other one this way is over there on the side, and then the rest are going to be up there and down here. Because we have not even the My Final Form down there. And where are they? One over there. Where are the rest of the not even My Final Forms? There's one there. And one there. So Tresion is not going to be a bad place to go. We could actually use our first whistle. There's an achievement for it, so I probably will. You have actually anything to say, buddy? Rondon Fost. Yeah, nothing. He's just a slightly tilted NPC. And I mean that, literally tilted to the side. And we should probably have one fight along the way there, which is gonna suck a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh, what's this? Another Scriptorum book. Okay, I didn't talk to this guy. Kill me, please, before it's too late. This is gonna be more life. No, it's actually not. Okay. Well, let's follow our usual route. Which is going to be set up. Poison. And we're going to go with Firestarter first. He's probably going to set up the Dark Mirror, as is usual. You are going to go with nothing yet. Actually, go ahead and blind him. You go ahead and Arcane Infusion on you. And we will swap over to you for a Phantom Pain. Double attack. Not quite death, but close enough. Should be easy enough to just beat the living crap out of him now. Oh no, 1 damage back. So scary. Terrifying even. Got some pants from it. Nice. And if we go long today, I might actually just get another drink instead of stressing about my voice going dead. Because I would have gone longer yesterday, but I still had to actually render yesterday's as well. That's what the ding in the background is going to be. It took, because unfortunately I'm out of hard drive space on my secondary hard drive, so I'm having to do it all the rendering on the same hard drive, which slows it down. So it took about 15 hours to render. And now it's just processing it. So if this is stuttery on the recording, I don't think it will be. That might cause it though. It hasn't before, but there has been issues in older versions of OBS where it did. I haven't had it happen with this one. But it should be fine, because OBS generally takes priority over the other stuff, and I'm not showing any drop frames, no FPS loss, and CPU usage is fine. So it shouldn't be stuttery. If it is, we'll have the 720p backup, and I can run that for a while. But once we hear the ding, there shouldn't be any risk of it at all. Okay, for these guys, these are actually slightly tougher, which is kind of hilarious. They're tougher than the boss. Okay, so taunt. Do we actually have taunt set up? We do. Come for me, you fools. And we are going to go with fire starter on you. Just get some stuff going on them. And yeah, the guy on the left up there is going to be a bit of a pain, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Okay. Let us go with regrowth on you. We'll do a link up in just a minute. Infuse your weapon with lightning and strike an enemy for 300% weapon damage as it removes taunt. Boom. Oh, and it ate the embrace the pain. I thought it would bypass it. Because we've actually had that happen before with like various status effects. I forgot to link that up. So we're just going pure poison and fire and all kinds of nonsense. Thankfully, we're relatively resistant to physical damage, so we don't have to worry about that. And the magical damage has not been too impressive. Okay, regrowth on you. And you are going to go ahead and bop them. Let's get some of these life links going. Do I have a good way to deal with? Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of Cleave, probably Reckless Strike, and Lacerate, just to clean up his thing, because there's nothing we could do about it. You. Aha, you dick. Okay, so a little bit of heal across the board is good. Regrowth on you. So that now everybody's just kind of linked up, and every single one that we get is just going to make it better. That's one of the goals I have with this setup, is to just get everyone linked up so that we just have a massive amount of healing across the board. Makes life so much easier. Okay, do you actually have enough for a double? You do. I gets rid of their AoE. So now it's just Hammer Guy. Yes, definitely wait. Should be good. Yeah. Time for the fireball. And he's resistant to fire. You get. Yeah, she does decent damage with the two-handed hammer, that's for sure. But is it really good enough? A Sterling Heartbreaker. Is that going to be better than his Pokey Stick? Maybe. We can check real quick. It's dexterity, same damage, accuracy and critical damage up. I think we'll stick with the lucky one. Just because it looks cooler and it has luck on it. Luck is always important. We just have so many things. Is that better? That is not better. She's got a vitality and strength one versus dexterity. I think we go ahead and go with the good necklace. And where is the necklace we just got rid of? It should be at the very bottom. That is intelligence and luck. She has a crappy necklace, but intelligence is nice. And I think I equipped it. Yeah, I equipped it on the wrong person. Yeah, you need strength and vitality. You need dexterity. But do we keep the luck? I think we keep the luck. just for now. We can swap things around later on. It's not a big deal. Let's grab ourselves fish, because we actually have not been grabbing the fish very often, so we're kind of low on them. I do want to see if the herbalism thing stacks. Sorry, the plague doctor thing stacks. See if we can get 3 from each drop. I don't think we can. But if we do, boy howdy do I think I have a broken ability to go through this a second time. I don't think I'm going to go through it a second time right away. That's for damn sure. But that's just because, you know, playing through the same game multiple times in a row can get a little bit boring. Even whenever I was playing Diablo 2, I'd play other games between it. So, you are going to go with a double. I forgot to take the stuff off of him, but it should be fine. One of these just goes down. Easy. Okay, there is no nice way to become rich in Vendir. I mean, we have 20,000 gold. That seems to be rich enough. We have a bunch of stuff we can sell and or scrap. So I was going to go to you and disable the two-handed skills, which is... I said 350. Okay, get rid of that one. That one. I think there was another one. The slash, I believe, cleave. Yeah. Predator is fine. Big boost of damage whenever they're low on life is fine. We'll keep that. Yeah, we got rid of the 3 skills that we just can't use. I like Flurry. I like Setup. Loot the Dead is always good. Double Attack is good to have. And Fast Learner is nice as well because it levels us up faster. Okay, so we have 2 bosses we want to check out. Doesn't seem to be much of a penalty for it, other than just respawning at half-life. Which, oh no, is going to cost us a couple hundred gold. Oh, I'm so afraid. Okay, so we need to heal on this one, which is going to be regrowth on you. We will go with a taunt, just to draw them in. You are going to drop this on her, just so we have heals going around. And you are going to double attack this guy. Okay, we didn't even need to double attack. That's good to know. You have enough for a fireball? You do not. You have enough for a plague, though. That means double attack from you on this guy. I do wonder why double attack... Oh, double attack didn't follow through because it thought it killed him the first time. Protect just redirected it. Okay. Burning, and then you do a double... No, you don't have enough for a double attack. It's fine. Single attack. It works. Absolutely like... Oh, he got a rare... Cool. Nice. Great behemoth. Cool. Not that we're ever going to use. I don't know why we're all of a sudden getting way more drops. It might be because we're level 20. We could use lightning damage for this, but I think we'll be okay. What does the Great Behemoth have on it? Slashing bolt. Yeah, whatever. Let's try it. There was the chime. Yay. You see something weird in the water? Sure. You have a child's understanding of suffering. It's naive. You lack the experience to know quite how much one can hurt. You fear being in so much pain. You're scared you'll die. Well, I'll make you feel so much pain you're scared you won't. Okay, cool. Edgelord. Okay, 12,000 life. Nice. Means we're up to a good start here. Let's go ahead and start regrowth setups. We will do a setup first and start getting these life links going. Boom. You are going to set poison in on them. I don't mind being trapped. We'll start a regrowth in on you. And we will just have it cycle through. That means we do a taunt next. Lifelink to the bottom. Just going to be a constant lifelink cycle. Trap. Get our health back. Regrowth on you. You are set up, so exhaust. He's not weak to lightning. That's interesting. Life link on you. So now we have our 3 rounds of life link. Let's see if piercing does anything to him. He is weak to piercing. Okay. Okay, so you can do plague. Because I think everyone has their regen on except for our top left character, which is fine because they're getting it from 3 sources. Single attack. He's resistant to bludgeoning. You don't have enough for a life link, so go ahead and wait. So he is weak to piercing. And we just out-heal his everything right now, which is lovely. He'll drop a curse on you this turn, yeah. That'll get us our decay up. Taunt to get your lightning back going. Let's see, 35. I'll be 70 next turn, so we won't have everything back up. So what I think we want to do, we'll refresh. Actually, we're going to do Arcane Bomb. Yeah. And you are going to go single attack. Don't care about Plagued very much, because we're getting a bunch of stuff from that. Regrowth on you. Just to get it up. 122. You have to wait. Hey, Gablin, how's it going? Welcome to my torment, as I am fighting a giant fish person. Okay, so against this, we want regrowth on you. Met a cute puppy on your walk. His name was Teddy. Did he look like a little bear? Did he look like a bear? Exhaust. Bang. Time for a flurry. He was very fluffy. He's so fluffy. I like fluffy dogs. Don't like taking care of them because they tend to get poop all up in their nonsense, but Arcane Infusion yourself because he's resistant to your crap. Boom. There's Arcane Booms. Double attack. Should actually finish him off. Yay! We got one of them. What does he have? A purple thing that I can't read. And a chest with just some stuff in it. You never expected me to stream it? Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy the game. I hate the writing. The writing is painful. Oh god, it's raining blood. Cool. Okay. Raining blood. What did we get? We got an axe, which is shoddy bacon maker. Got a ring, which is a blue, and we also got this, which is probably something for you. Actually, it's weaker than what we've got for her already. That surprises me. YouTube poop random? Yeah, it pretty much is. I don't know what ring we got. I think it was... It might have been the Decorous ring, which is intelligence. We lose a little bit of luck if we take that, but frankly, I am fine with that. See if it works better for you. Yeah, the crappy ring versus the Decorous ring. We lose luck is the only thing that we really lose out on that I care about. But I think out of our characters who need it, I think you are going to get more use out of it. Yeah, so far, I like the combat. The combat actually feels good. Now we're going to go and try and beat another one of these little skull encounters on our way to kill more mutated dog things that are people. So did you end up stealing the person's dog? Just out of curiosity. Let's actually go with you. Oh, he's resistant to fire. We almost get enough on the first turn to actually have fireball on everybody. Tempted to just grab and run. Seemed like a nice lady who deserved a dog. Aw. Double attack on you. Bonk. And... oh, you missed, you son of a bucket. Just a plain attack, then. If he dodges all of my attacks... Yeah, I find the combat in this fairly compelling. The graphics definitely remind me of, like, Dungeon Siege, though. Yeah. It is very grimdark, although I have to say we look like we're on vacation. All I'm missing is, like, some flower prints on this shirt. And little fish hooks. But the other characters definitely have that grim fantasy vibe of, like I said, Dungeon Siege. A little bit of... oh, crap, I'm trying to remember the other game. Yeah, compared to the other ones actually look like they belong here. I'm just like, hi, I have a pointy hat. Deal with me. I feel like I should be like, oh, so random with my character, but nah, it's fine. Fireball the dog. You don't have enough to fireball, so go with a plague. Yeah, the low-level enemies, not that scary. How'd your editing go, by the way? Did you have fun with the podcasts? Boop. And I am looking forward to Saturday and Goblin with a fat ass, because I need distractions right now. That's why I streamed for 6 hours yesterday, and I'll probably do the same thing again today. Although I think at about like 4 hours I'll probably get up and stretch. Or at least try to remember to get up and stretch, because frankly yesterday my back started killing me as soon as I went to stand up. It's like, oh shit. Okay, fireball you. Plague you. Double tap you. Oh, are they? They might be. No, they're not. Oh, they are resistant to piercing. We just do a crap ton of damage. About to start on the next batch. Ah. So I will be more colors for your background. And I have a few more people on the bandwagon for not covering a certain game after their recent ad posts. Which I am appreciative of people supporting that because, frankly, I find what they did ridiculous. Chest is locked. Okay, so we have chests that we're going to have to open as part of the network eventually. Cool. Tripper's Woods has stuff over there. I'm not going to deal with it at the moment. I just want the fish. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to that guy. Cat, Jedum, Abmus, Quoby. I don't think... And there's no one there for us to interact with. There is a quest to deal with those guys, but I don't remember where we go for it. A certain TCG that we played against each other. It's... I mean, they were using generative AI, so I wasn't going to cover them until they stopped doing that, but they just decided to be extra derp. Okie dokie. They basically went from, I'll cover it if you get rid of Gen AI, to, I'm just never going to touch your shit again. Okay, lifelink on you. Let's get our regrowth going. This guy might still kill us again. Just as a heads up. Let us drop a taunt and get a poison in on him. Oh no, we're trapped. Our evasion sucks. Our evasion already sucked. Life link on you. Regrowth on you. We'll do a setup to get him weakened a little bit. This is the guy that was healing like 2,500 a turn earlier. Like yesterday. Okay, so we are getting our heals in. Regrowth in on you. Oh, wrong character for the regrowth. It's fine. Not quite the healing I would like, but it doesn't hurt anything. I'm going to go for break. You don't have spares, so single attack. He's resistant to piercing. What are you weak to, you jackass? Weak against completely unknown. He's strong versus blunt, piercing, and fire, which is like 3 of my types of damage. Life link to you. We will drop a plague on him. Yeah, I keep expecting them to die to death. Yeah. They keep shooting themselves in the foot with me. It's just like, I'm done with it. Are you weak versus arcane, maybe? Nope. $120 there. Yep, fond memories ruined. Ruined by nonsense. So get that taunt back up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go status effect on him. So who's missing lifelink? You're missing lifelink. And let's build up our limit breaks. Trap on you. Maybe he'll be weak versus lightning? Okay, so we have lifelink there, there, and there. Get that on him. Go for a proper heal on you. That'll heal across everybody. We will do a double attack. And he's resistant to magic as well, which sucks. Okay. I think for you, lifelink on everybody, I think. Yeah, you got all 3 of your lifelinks going. So I actually do think Arcane Bomb might be the way to go. That or Fireball. Nope, he's resistant to fire. Why? Why are you resistant to fire? Oh yeah, we looked at we saw that he was resistant to fire. God dang it. Plague. You already have Plague on you. Curse. You do not have Curse on you. There you go. Get that on you. And we will Flurry. And follow that up with a... I really don't know what he's going to be weak against. It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe Piercing? No, I don't think he's... Yeah, he's strong versus Piercing. Arcane is just like... not as shit. Okay, lifelink back on you. Regrowth, regrowth. We have regrowth on everybody but you. Yeah, this one I don't know if we're gonna get today. We might have to level up some more. Regrowth on you. Although we probably shouldn't break off of the stacking of those yet, but at the same time, I need everybody on healing. Taunt. I'm just trying to think what other damage types we haven't tried. Because it really does feel like we've tried Arcane, Fire, Piercing, Slashing. Because we tried Slashing back whenever... No, actually, we didn't try Slashing. He might be weak versus Slashing. That's the only other damage type I can think of. Lifelink on you. I need to get another character with lifelink, by the way. Minor heal, Plague. I think minor heal is best bet right now. Just get her topped off. Lifelink on you. You still have Taunt up. I don't have enough for Exhaust, so I'm just gonna bash him in the face. And we should get enough next turn to actually do that Exhaust. You don't have enough to do anything. Stab. Lifelink him. We're not gonna do bombs. We're just gonna set everything up to just be kind of automated life regen. We got 2 on you, 2 on you. Plague, yeah, seems like the right one to go with. And I think you actually want to be doing setup. And we will try and exhaust. Oh, game. Why? Okay, so we have that expiring on Necro next. Sorry, Witch Doctor. So we're going to do a minor heal there. That should heal across the board. Get you with the life link back on him. Phantom Pain. Taunt again. And we're going to try another exhaust. Regrowth on yourself. Firestarter. Let's try one more exhaust. If we can't get a hit on him, that's gonna suck. That dealt a decent amount of damage, 1,000 something. Have good time editing. If you put it at the beginning, it'll actually do a command still, I think. I think I still have that active. I need to actually set that up again. Let's go with regrowth on you. Life link on her. So it feels like the taunt exhaust setup combo is the way to go. So taunt. Setup. He's biding his time now, so we can't actually directly attack him this turn. Just fine. We're still doing setup ourselves. Curse. Seems like a good one to go with. Life link down there. We need to get our life link cycle back into the thing as well. So we can't exhaust this turn. I think we arcane infusion ourselves then. Drop a poison. Get a minor heal probably going across everybody. So we go to you first. Because we can get life link up on all 3 characters. He has set up, poisoned, cursed, and plagued. So we could use Phantom on you. Although we don't have enough for Phantom Pain, so that's not going to work. In infusion, we have all that set up for you. So I think it is regrowth from you on her. Juggling all these different things is like making my brain melt a little bit. I apologize. Trap to get him easier to hit. Exhaust. Curse to slow down his life gain. We have a limit break as soon as we use something. So I'm going to go ahead and go Firestarter. Which is going to allow you to life link. Whose is going off? Yours? Yeah, yours is going off. So, Flurry. That allows you to get it back on. And we will go with single attack. Might as well. And another flurry. He didn't drop a heal this time. He might be deterred from healing because we put that curse on him before he could try and cast it. Double attack. I should have actually Phantom Pained first. Oh no, you're down at 1. Plague. Okay. And you have double attack available. I'm going to go Phantom Pain just so I get more attacks in on you. Yeah, he's not going to try and heal because we have that spell on him. I think we just manipulated the AI. That makes me happy. Okay, so you have that all set up. Regrowth on yourself. We have life links floating on everybody. We have fire on you already. We have that recovering. I'm going to drop the regrowth on yourself. Just for a little bit more passive healing. Okay, he stunned her, which is actually probably the best target out of the bunch for him to stun. Wait. Got plague. We need to remember to keep curse on him at all times. Get that going. Poison is a good one to add. And he's going into stun mode right now, which I think really does mean that he just doesn't want us to do anything right now. Which is good for me. Okay, so oh, we got him! Yay! So the trick there is definitely the curse early on. Keep the curse on him pretty much all the time, and he won't drop the heal on himself because he's afraid of the damage, even though the damage is less than what he would heal back. That is vitality and stuff. God, we have so much crap already, jeez. Okay, that was another red skull. We might be able to take the one down here by Lord of Strings. I don't know why we couldn't fast travel to the Murray's Crossroad Inn. We can only do between Trajan and Burial Byroad. So let's go get these over here. That was a tough fight. I think we'll be fine, though. Moving on to other areas. Enemy within looks like it's going to be in the middle of the freaking lake. Oh, I see what it's going to be. Cute. Man, what's with the people and like not wanting us anywhere around here? Yeah, these are probably just solid walls. Although it looks like this. Nope. It looked like it was going to be a thing, but it wasn't. We'll have to fight a few things while we're clearing out the map. I just want to reveal this part up here. Oh, that's a lot more life than I thought it would be. Fire starter. Yeah, I didn't notice it had thousands of life. I thought it was going to be another few hundred. Phantom Pain. Oh, you jerk with your nonsense. Okay, we don't have a way to strip that off yet. Taunt you. Regrowth. I'm slightly tempted to drop the curse on him. We only have 729 damage from it, though. See, it's literally just wait. Why are you master linking my entire party, you jackass? No, I'm not even going to do that fight. I don't feel like sitting there messing with Master Link the entire time. I don't even like Dark Link. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's just dead end all the way around there. Can I exit? Yeah, the movement in this can get fiddly at times. Because it's like, oh, you want to walk around this tree? Nah. That's not gonna happen. There's our fun pigs. War pigs. Double attack. Let's go with single attack. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? It's the third evolution of them. They went from like normal pigs to spiky pigs to whatever the hell these are. We're gonna do a plague. And they are resistant to piercing. But they don't actually do much damage, is the nice part. I don't have to worry about them being complete jackasses. Single attack. And you are going to eat a corpse. Oh, we don't have the resources to eat a corpse. Fine, you're going to charge up so you can eat a corpse next time. They just want to give you a taste. Can I slurp your face a little bit? Yum. I kind of want one as a form that this is actually kind of how I would envision the mutations for M's version of the gold hogs, by the way. The gold mane, I think it's gold mane swine or something like that in Grim Hollow. And I'm a mutation druid, so as I mutate, I get horrific mutations that actually physically change my character. And that is one of the horrific mutations that I'm like, that sounds cool. Oh, so there's Titans. Strangers in our midst. Pleasure, I'm Cloud. Cloud, what? You don't have a big sword. You're not Cloud, damn it. Chat to Benny. He's got food going. You're welcome to some, but be sure not to do anything that gets my back up. Okay. Let's wash burial by road away. Rumble Carver's stranglehold on the circumstances of impoverished. We need unity. They don't like him. Hi, Gwauji. Came with my expanded crit dice. Ooh. I'm intrigued. Are they kind of like the crit dice that we were using in your D&D campaign? Or instead of just double damage, it's a modifier on it that you roll a d6 for? Promise you're safe here. The whole community, it's... We're all about peace and love here. Taste of Land is all natural, grown from the rich soil of the world. They're basically dreamfish mushrooms and sugarcane. Did we actually get a recipe from him? I can smell time. I can hear smells. What? Yeah, it's a cool idea. I actually like it. My words taste like fruit. Each word, yeah. Yay, we're tripping balls. Groovy. Sure. You're not at 70 yet, so Plague. And we are going to have you do a double attack on them. It didn't kill the mage. That sucks. And I have a feeling we're killing the entire camp with this. Just a hunch. That's just my hunch in this, is that we are actually killing the people in the camp. Necro heal. Stab. Okay, you... We're going to drop another status effect on him with the fire starter, I'm guessing. So that'll get you enough to actually eat their corpse. Oh, it's too short. Trap. Necro heal. Just so we're not low on life after this. Why we got into that fight, I have a feeling everyone here is going to be dead. Seems you had to kill her, your old self and Penelope in your dream. I'd say this is because you want to be free from what being a member of Kingsguard didn't. Maybe onto something. Cool. We truly are all connected, dude. Even see my father try taste of the land for himself, but now I wonder, is it time to just join the Kingsguard like he suggested? Take me to my father quick. Oh, it just teleports us here. Great. They're forcing you back into the Kingsguard. Look at him. He's old, frail. You just can't. Sure, we'll stand by our choice. I saw your future, heard it, smelt it. You were free of everything that's made me miserable. You, he pulls it. I'll join the Kingsguard, not you. Of course I will. I want you to have what I what you want, not what I want. Okay, so we actually got, like, a very strange ending there. I'm not gonna say it's good. Now I'm gonna have to figure out a way all the way back up there. Because it just teleports me away. Hey, Lugosi. Big guy. Let's get our happy asses back up there. we have to get back over there to get everything that we want. Oh, and getting out. Oh, we have another quest here. Didn't even notice that. Hi. I could do some. There's this peasant called Junig. The little shit keeps stealing from your stall. Could you find him? Junig. Just up there in the northeast? Sure, I'll grab him. Not gonna kill him. You've done enough of that. I think we still have one more part of the meat quest as well, unfortunately. It's not gonna be great. I think Junig was... yeah, he's just east of here. I think most of the quest characters are just on the map. They just don't interact with you until you have the quests ready to do. Okay, so he's up. It's not my fault. I had no choice. He's homeless. Want me to admit it. He's desperate. Not a problem. Here you go. So we just bought it back for 100 gold. Oh no, what are we gonna do without 100 gold, folks? How will I ever make that amount of money back besides just fighting one battle? Hell, we get like 1,000 back from most battles. Thank you, darling. Little bastard didn't give you no trouble. Let me pay you. I sell candles as well as candle holders. Thank you for the cinnamon. I don't think she has anything worthwhile for sale. That was just a couple quests done. I'm not even sure, like, if doing all the quests is worth it, because there's not an achievement for doing all the quests. Okay, so we go to the mountains, we go west. And I think what we'll do is we'll grab these, and if it lets us come south to get this one, I'll gladly do that. If it doesn't, I'm still fine with it, because what I plan to do is go through this, grab that one, come down here, and then go back over here to Skin Deep and proceed with the main quest. And no, we can't walk between those tents, apparently. I think you might be able to one-shot them. Nope, not quite. Not quite to the rat point yet. And yes, I am just clicking, and it's just going to keep popping that up unless I just stop clicking habitually. One of these days, I actually need to finish the... You're going to be last, because I keep forgetting to have you go last. Yeah, one of these days, I will fix the... whatchamacallit? The announcer on the server. So it stops doing the YouTube announcement for these streams on YouTube. And puts it into the main channel instead. So I can change it back to videos and streams. It's not hard to do, it's just I have to get around to doing it. And there's so many other things I need to do for that bot right now. It still pisses me off that it's a locked chest not mentioned on the thing. Okay, so there's the camp. God knows we have enough crafting resources. Phantom Pain. Yeah, we'll just start taking them down one by one. You go for a taunt. And you go for a curse, actually. You and your damn Masterlinks. Yeah, they're just gonna murk her. Holy crap. I guess. Lifelink like that. Regrowth on you. Wait. And wait. Okay, so Curse did not do damage to that guy. Why? There it goes. I mean, this is one way to go about it. She's gonna die, but they're all gonna die at the same time. I'm sorry for doing this, but... You still get XP from it. Is she okay, though, is the question. We actually haven't had a character dead at the end of combat. Get up. Does that actually do anything to them? Doesn't look like it. So we just give her bread and let it happen? God knows we have enough bread. I hate that it actually goes back to the top of the list each and every time we use an item. That's kind of shitty. Yeah, not even my final form is just northwest. We follow it through this gap. Let's see if we run across anything worthwhile. Like a shop. Hey, Pat. I think that might be the hammer we already have. Immense crystal. Okay, so serviceable Fist of Ig is unique. It's 2% 40. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's the exact same hammer she already had. This might be for you. It's just better. We can be purple. We can be green. I'm not going to go into that song. Let's see. You are strength and luck. Your vitality. Your dexterity. Intelligence, charisma, vitality. Magical armor. That is just better. And scythe-wise, I don't think we're going to actually have an improvement for our dex guy. That is just better as well. Okay, so let's go back up here. Equip. Where is the amulet? Well, there's the gloves. Thought we bought a really good amulet, but I'm not seeing it in here. Oh, that's it. We're almost all purple stuff. I need to look at his ring choices. Your rings, do you have a good int ring? That's strength, that's vitality, magical armor, that's dexterity. I mean, that's better. Okay, so I have 2 of those. And that's just more int, which is always good. We lose a little bit of luck, which I think we'll be fine with. That puts him at 250 something int, which means we are going to be doing what kind of healing? 152. We also have bonuses of that, so it should end up being like 200 something. We have everything set up. 315 over 5 rounds, so that is 60, which is way better than what we were, because we were in the, I think we were in the 40s or 50s. That's good. Okay, now for our next character. Don't think these are going to be strength. Yeah, the only other int character we have is you. Honestly, I think we just go ahead and ditch trying to keep them balanced and just go full ham on int. I know it's a bit late to be doing that, but at the same time, what are we going to do about it? That's those. I think that was the int one. Yeah, that is. That should be a mace. It's blunt. Do we have any better spell? Ooh, that is better spell. I do think we go with this one. Oh, it's garbage truck. I thought it was thunder. Holy crap. Buy that for you. Yeah, we'll go with the doll on you. I'll keep the scepter on the main character. That we have different damage types. Boot-wise, you are on into boots already. But these are better. We have so much freaking money, it's ridiculous. Okay, so equip that instead of that. We'll see if this works out. I'm not going to sell the stuff just yet, but we should be fine. Okay, we need the doll. And we need the one ring to rule them all. Well, that has luck. And the amulet. Character-wise, honestly, our gear is making up most of our stats. So the levels up don't really matter as much. Let's see what that does as far as our damage output on stuff goes. Arcane Boom, 1218. Phantom Pain, 43. So yeah, it only scales off of one of the two, whichever one's higher, which makes that split thing absolutely freaking pointless, other than just starting with more FP, which is this thing. It really wasn't giving us that much extra either. It was putting us a bit over 70, if I remember correctly. So that's gonna stay for now. We'll worry about getting rid of the junk gear later on. Yeah, let's go ahead and just move on. I might come back to him. I can come back and shop off camera as well. It's not like it's a big deal. Okay, not even my final form. He's waiting near a plant. Hi, guy. How's it going? Even less life than the other ones. We might actually be able to kill this guy in one turn. Let's go with Plague, just in case. Set up. We're killing bosses in one turn, my guys. Because we're doing this out of like the order they want us to do it in. If I had to take a wild guess. Yeah, doesn't all that running around and doing shit stuff get exhausting? I'd much rather stand here and talk to nobody. Okay. Can we actually not get in from this direction? Maybe. Hi, Rogan. Oh, this is tripping balls right now. References. You shall not owe. You ever feel like everything you can say is like decided for us? Like we're all just players in some kind of cosmic stage show? Like we all have a fate, no free will? Like all our choices have been predetermined? I bet whoever's writing my words for me is handsome. Arrogant, but handsome. So they're all the same result. Yep. That's fine. She's trying to lay an egg. He died of shyness. He was too shy to admit he set himself on fire. She was allergic to fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, some of the random discussions in this are definitely in that YouTube poop vine. Vein, sorry, not vine. Ooh, what is that? What is that? I can't get it from this side. Hell are you? That is a symbol I've not seen before. I'll take my arrow off of it. What are you? What are those? You're not the one I'm interested in. Now, back home, we got all kinds of magic you guys ain't never heard of. I'm a master of resetting skills and stats. Yay! Yeah. Let's go with Volwyn. Actually, let's reset everybody.
Ekwan. Melia. And ourselves. It's not like it's terribly expensive. It is literally 500. Okay. So, definitely need enough endurance. To carry everything. We'll go up to 17, because that's what we were at before. Everything into int for you. Although, I don't think we have a way to increase FP, does it? So yeah, just going for maximizing damage seems to be the way to go. Apply. Then we come over here and we can do all of our skills again. It's going to be minor heal. Leg. Thrive on decay. Definitely want finding extras. And I think we do go for Cure All on you. So yeah, you will go ahead and grab that. And Greater Heal seems like another one. There we go. And Feast is, I think, heals everybody whenever somebody eats something. No, it's just a bigger heal whenever we use it. So yeah, you'll sit on that one and we'll get the Greater Heal soon enough. So that's a good start for you. On to the next character. Stats. Oh yeah, skills. You are the hammer one. I think we needed like 30 endurance, but we'll go to like 20 first. There you go. Rest into strength. So you actually need to go up to Tinkerer as well again. So double attack. Loot the dead. Flurry is still awesome. And do I go up to Arcane Infusion? Yes. Muscle Up is 200 strength, scaling weapons deal 10% more. I think we just want strong attack anyway. So that's fine. This will actually stack while we're using that. Improved single attack is definitely a grab. Then go down this path. Although we were going through this way with the shield before. We'll probably still end up on a shield. 0.3 in all resist, yes. There we go. So now... Can I actually get over to her? Now she's almost at medium because of that, which is awesome. He's going to be Dex, but he's going to be a different type of Dex. And it does set his charisma back to his base charisma rather than the one we'd actually want for him. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go up to 17, I believe, is what we needed for you. Yeah. I'll actually go up to just 20. And she's just going to go straight on freaking wizard. Okay, so skills. He's going into Dex, which is going to be Phantom Pain. No, you actually want to go up this way. We still want Phantom Pain on you. Do I care about Keen Eye? Maybe later. Because I think what we want to go is over here to Deathlink. Mindful is for medium encumbrance. We're not going there. You 10% damage to two-handed weapons. I think we do want Keen Eye. We don't care about Reckless Strike, and I don't think we really care about two-handed dexterity, so those can just stay away. Precise hitter. That's actually a really good skill. Evasive seems good as well. That's dual wielding, though. I think we go to Deathlink. We don't really need any of the rest of that stuff. I could go down this route to get him some more FP. Is the only other thing I could think of. Yeah, let's grab Shakedown and Deathlink. And then we come down here and start moving him over to Thrive on Decay. We just disable that, since you can't actually use them. Disable Lacerate, because you can't use that. Yeah, that seems good for you. Now for her. She's probably going to change up the most because we're going mage with her. Because frankly, I didn't like her initial setup being split down the voodooist path. She has starting vitality as well. Interesting. I do wonder... what does she not have equipped? Makes her so much lighter than him. Or is just her gear just straight lighter? It might just be just straight light her stuff. But that's a difference of 6 pounds. And it's only 20 difference in intelligence, so whatever. It's fine. So yeah, int seems to be the way to go. We're going to actually go 2 more into that, and then the rest into int. Mainly just to get her endurance up so that she's at medium. For more FP recovery per turn. Okay. So we will go this way. And we'll grab this path over to lifelink, I think. Yeah. So now she has lifelink. I think we go... I'm just trying to think of the best way to go with this. We don't care about immolate. Actually, she can use Kindle and Fire Eater if we want to go that way. I think we want to guarantee that we have the recovery. Arcane Bomb is her main thing, though. Phantom Focus, maybe. Although I don't think that's as much FP of a gain as much of an FP gain as this way. I'm gonna grab this path. Puts her at 1 point left, so I guess we'll take Kindle, since we can't get up to Phantom Focus yet. 1281. $12.04. She has less int. Like, significantly less. Why is she doing more damage with that? Does it scale with the weapon? I'm so confused. The mechanics of this are befuddling at best. I don't know. I legitimately don't know the mechanics on this. They're confusing me. Because it's kind of one of those situations where it scales with int, but it feels like it's doing more damage with the higher damage weapon, which is really strange to me. Enough to get it. Jay Ridley, feel free to grasp. I know you want to. Blah, blah, blah. We call it the Poverty Brawl. What? Vomit inducing. The only way to stop is if you kill me, so bring it. Okay, cool. I guess we kill him now. 8,000 life means he's an actual boss. Great. And we are down on life because of the thing that we did. So let's go ahead and life link up. Start the healing process. Regrowth on you. Let's see. Best way to do this. I forgot to turn off the armors. It's fine. Let's taunt him towards you, because you actually still have your life. That's fine. Just in case he wants to hit him, we will do a Phantom Pain regrowth on you. Set up. Actually, is your Phantom Pain higher? No, it's 47 as well. $170 to you. Okay, regrowth on him. So we've got our regrowths up. It works for me. I'm just trying to get the two mages topped off a little bit because they were a little bit squishier at the start. They won't be squishier later on. Okay, poison. That should have gotten rid of the death link. It did not. We'll figure it out as we go. We should still be fine. Okay, we no longer have death link up. Everybody's on regrowth. Minor heal. And we're having to top ourselves off in the middle of a freaking fight against something semi-tough, so it'll be a little bit slower starting. Double attack. So he's resistant to piercing, which kind of sucks. He's not resistant to hammer, which is good. Okay, lifelink. Yeah, we'll start setting up our proper lifelink series here. You are the one who needs it the most, but you don't need it at the moment. We're gonna drop curse on you. Don't have taunt going. We'll get a setup going on him. Just stack as much other damage on him as possible and we'll be fine. Okay, lifelink. You don't have enough for it, so drop a... You actually hold off. You have enough for a minor heal? You do. Fire starter. And I think you just stab? Yeah, he's really going after her, which kind of sucks. Do we have enough for that? We do not. We actually need more recovery on our status things. Limit break is almost there. I think we arcane infuse yourself and have you do a wait to hit the limit break. That'll get you ready to do a link, which we think we want to put on you. Do massive cure all. Oh, I used the wrong cure thing. Derp. We don't have the actual heal thing yet. So he's resistant to magic. That's good to know. He's going to be resistant to piercing as well. And we forgot to get Flurry on him. That's going to make him way less effective. Hey, Bells. How's it going? Welcome to the YouTube side of things. I'm trying to get better at streaming on both of them. I keep forgetting to set live chat to live chat. Because the YouTube chat defaults to frickin' pain in the butt mode, which is... Welcome to the weird, whatchamacallit chat. What we think you deserve to see, chat. It's always fun. Okay, set up on you. Trap going. We'll drop a... Ow. Life link to that. Now we have all 3 of our life links up. But is life treating you pretty good, Bells? Plague. Belisarius. I should say it properly. Okay, so you get to taunt. That's gonna be pain to your face, but sucks. Phantom Pain. Refresh. I think you only have the 1 heal, yeah. So we want a minor heal on you. Lights are on, 3 p.m., too much clouds these days. Aw, I actually like overcast, but I feel you on that. Seasonal depression is a beast to deal with. Oh, so you should actually linger. Because you're going to need to refresh the life link. Otherwise, things are going to be bad for her. So we've got everything set up on him. I think. Phantom Pain, Plague Trapped. Set up Cursed. Which means we go with a Backstab. Or do we... No, we go with a Poison. Oh, let's see. Another minor heal. Across the board. Exhaust. There we go. What were you weak against? Lightning. Okay. That works. Fire starter. Sure. Backstab. We got him. Wasn't worth a ton of XP, but it's fine. It's the TCG that I covered for about 3 years straight. Maybe 4. It would have been 4 years. But yeah, I generally don't mention the name of it simply because it's kind of like the Streisand effect. As soon as you mention that something's got drama about it or something is doing something stupid, it all of a sudden attracts all the attention of wanting to go and play that. Which just never ends well. Ends up with a spike of users on it, and then it goes back to being just the same as it was before, but now they have a temporary surge of money because people came in and thought, oh, I want to try it. So I don't send profit their way. So you're probably looking for work. You sell a collection of wishbones. I'm sure you know the significance of wishbones. No. Not the 5 colors one. It's a small indie one. It does not have mana color. What do these guys actually have to say? I mean, we just took out the guy who does the fight pits. I don't work here. Okay, so we have the healer there. We have Gina. Sure, let's see what you have. Oh, you have all the rings. Okay, so you're the one who's going to be giving me that stuff. These look impressive. Not really compared to what we already have, unfortunately. She currently has a decent enough necklace, but it's strength. Do you actually have a strength necklace? You do. I don't think there was another strength necklace. That's Dex. Yeah, there isn't another strength one. That one was the one for you. You currently have a good necklace, which is fine for Dex, and you have an Inta necklace as well. Yeah, we only got the one. I think this was it. Nope. It was a blue. I think it was this one. Yeah. Better than a humdrum necklace. Lose a bit of life from it, but that's not a big deal. And sorry, I don't know if you guys get ads on the YouTube side of things. If you do, I sadly do not have any control over it. Simply because that's how YouTube do. The Wendelia Eckwind. I highly doubt the likes of you have the money to pay for products. The caliber I haven't. We're collecting wine on behalf of that. So we got one wine for Talia. You don't have time for peasant scum. I mean, we could just kick your ass if that's what you want. I'm not even gonna ask. I don't want to know. Then we have the edge of the water over here. We have another mystery meat location over there. We have a crafting table, Beckius. And to sell our third home. I don't know how I'll cope. Yeah, just a bunch of like rich people in this area because it's called Prosperia. It's the rich place. If you couldn't tell, it's on the nose. Yes, I will be taking the piss out of like every bit of freaking dialogue in this. I like the combat though, and the skill system feels decent enough. Okay, so Yolkway fodder. What is the society? I'm just skipping through most of this. Hopefully it gives me options to choose stuff and tells me what I need later on. If not, tough nuggets. We'll be fine. Okay, so we have welcome to the network down here. Ooh, we have a treasure chest as well. It's got some red vine. Give me my quest. Great wave shell. Okay, what is... Oh, we're being attacked. Okay. oh no, it's guys we've already fought multiple times before. Let's go with a plague on your house and your father and your son. And bonk bonk. And actually, we should probably do Phantom Pain. We probably should have done that first, but that was effective. First time we did it, we got all 5 attacks. We are limited to 5, by the way. I have a feeling I am going to end up reviewing this, which feels a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and get that, because I'm switching over to retro stuff, but I do want to kind of review this now that I've played as much as I have. So we got rid of the mage. I don't trust this guy, because we actually haven't encountered one of them before. Arcane Boom. And double attack. Ooh, he's dodgy little bastard. So he's just a normal attacker, I guess? Yeah, he should just get completely wasted. Is it just gonna do 5 attacks every time? This game is a bit buggy. But that's a bug I don't mind, at least. You still have one more, so just wait. And a stabby stab. Aw, we missed. They're not great aims either. So I'm not really that upset about it. Get some heals on you. And limit break into... We don't have fireball on you yet anymore. Plague there. Ow. Flurry. Oh, they're both weak versus bludgeoning? Ha! Makes that a lot easier. See if we get 5 again. Although if we get a killing blow, we actually hit something else automatically. It's hilarious. Surgeon gloves. Ew. Why do we have surgeon gloves? Okay, so we got rid of them. Okay. So we actually leveled up, which means we can get you the healing skill that I was thinking about. We can lock down things that we don't care about, which is going to be... We care about most of the stuff on you. We need to get you over to Fireball, which is there, which is not hard to do. It's just going to be 2 levels. I don't think we cut anything off of you. You're all greater heal. Yeah, you are the healer. So, more int. Can I get to it with the... There we go. With the controller. I lose the controllers all the time. You need... Let's go ahead and get you, like, 2 more endurance. And that should put you in medium, so you actually recover stuff at relatively decent speed. She already has flurry. We need to disable those. They'll still auto cast when we block. We just don't intend to use them in actual combat. So we have that going. That. Where's the one that gives us, without being over recovered, you gain 1% accuracy? That might be handy as well. Brace the pain, hammer proficiency. Ooh. That might be the way to go instead of going for shields. Axe is kind of nice, but we don't get our bonuses with it, so we're not going to go that way. Yeah, hammer proficiency seems like a good go. You lack flurry. We're going to grab that for you next. You actually need setup as well, which kind of sucks. And you, all about that int. So with that going, do we go Fire Eater right away, or do we grab other skills? I keep forgetting to check if we actually have the finding extra stacking or not. Because that is something that I need to do. Let's go ahead and just grab... I think we actually do want Phantom Focus, but at the same time... Higher Resist. Let's see. No, we still only get 2 water. So it does not matter that we have it on more than one character. It's only 1 buff. That sucks. I mean, I understand why. But I'm not going to spend 500 gold to get that cleaned up. It's just not worth it right now. Okay, so we need to go there and through Bonafide Disaster. Oh, Bonafide Disaster's in a couple areas. But yeah, we're going to loop around and go to the main quest. We've been doing this for 2 hours. I haven't even done any of the main quest stuff. Because that's how I roll. Let's see. CBA. Oh. Well, you're doomed. Can I reset the torches at all? Or do they just go out after a while? I have a feeling it's ABCD is what we're supposed to do with it. Are you scary? You're scarier than the other ones we've fought. Plague. Setup is permanent. Phantom Pain. And Firestarter. He's gonna Dark Mirror. You are gonna start setting up regrowth on folks. I find it funny our mages are the highest health ones right now. It's kind of dumb, but it works. Arcane Infusion, I think, is what we want. Yeah, because he's weak versus the Arcane. So he's going to get his retaliation this next turn, probably. No, he put a debuff on us. He stunned us. Do we have enough for a backstab? We can't afford it yet. Oh, we're 3 off. Fine. Let's go with... Yeah, we'll just drop a... Yeah, minor heal, just to get stuff in there. Arcane Infusion refresh on you, just for maximizing damage. Why can you not use Backstab, my bud? I guess we can't backstab that guy? That's kind of cheesy. Want to backstab the enemies. Backstabbing makes me happy. It's the only reason to play a rogue. There it is. Okay, so... Oh, Bonafide has shit everywhere. Okay. That's garbage. I don't like how spread out everything is. It's kind of frustrating a little bit. Just because it's a lot of, like, just walking around 20 million freaking directions. I guess we'll plague you, because you have the most life. Double attack that. Backstab that. Oh, it doesn't just auto 5. We were just very, very lucky before. Fireball on you. That's so dumb. That's great. Just instant nuke. They're weak versus fire. We can set their lovely clothes ablaze. Bonk. Okay, so they're not weak versus dark. That one's not weak versus blunt. That attack's not supposed to be able to miss, so I'm thinking that miss was if you kill random attack, but at the same time, I'm not sure. And yes, we have plenty of money if we actually do want to respec. It's not an issue of money on that. We got honey, 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 honey. Honey. No. The fires don't go out. Sucks. Is there a way to turn them off? No experimenting with it. You only fail once. And now he's just muffled down there forever. Stuck for all of eternity. To suffer beneath Prosperia. Oh, you're a high lifer. Leg. Double attack. Back'em stabs. Only one back'em stab. That sucks. Phantom pain. Ow. Wow. Fire starter. I don't even care about recovering life on this one. We're just gonna murder your face. As long as they don't, like, do the link thing that those fish bastards do, I'm happy. Regrowth on you, just because we can. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, that's supposed to not miss. I don't know what's with it missing in the middle of it. That seems very odd to me. Easy enough to kill her, but could have sworn. I can go look at the skill. Not a problem. Pretty sure that skill doesn't have a miss. Backstab. For 100% weapon damage, each attack has a chance to trigger another backstab up to a maximum. This attack is not dodgeable. It's missable, just not dodgeable. Okay. Phrasing, I guess. If we want to get specific. It's fine. Hey, Augie, how you doing? He's the meat man. Like the dirt man, but actually edible. If you don't know the dirt man meme, tough. I'm not singing it. I don't feel like singing it. He's the dirt man. Okay, so we have bona fide disaster there. I guess we can check it out. I think it's going to be a talk to somebody thing. I didn't actually pay attention to the dialogue. Fight. Oh, it's just kill everybody. That's cool. What do you have? Oh, this is like an upgraded version. That's why it's all over the place. It's just like the other one. Okay, so we are going to do Phantom Pain. We're going to do the Plague. We are going to do the Setup. We're going to do the Backy Stabs. Only one, sadly. We are going to do Fire Starter. You don't have enough for the greater heal, so wait. You are going to do double attack. Backstab again. Why are we not getting good backstab chains? Let's see. I think we blind you. Backstab. There we go. Oh, we only got 2. Oh no, I've been blinded by the ass. Life link on you. And greater heal. I mean, it doesn't impact our chance to hit very much. There we go. Easy enough. And, oh, we have to collect the witch bones from them. Yeah, we get garbage. It's cool. We're killing the witches. Which witch? The Wicked Witch. And I have a feeling these hand symbols aren't supposed to show up until we get that ability. But they just do. Okay, it might be best if you're not seen with me. Sure, I'll leave. You can sit out here and sulk. We'll have you for a side quest later. It's probably going to be to murder you, judging by 90% of the side quests in this game. 90% of the side quests in this game are be an asshole for a minute. Thank you. Here's some money. When do we want it? We'll take a vote. That... Oh, ouch. I did not want to talk to that person today. Oh, oh, it's not as strong as I thought it would be. That's fine. Okay. We need some good AoEs. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any. I think Plague there. I need to do some streams for game design as well. I think I'm probably going to do those. I need to set up OBS to kind of jump between them. But side quests, being an asshole is your constant main storyline quest. I mean, isn't it always our main quest? La Banque. And la backstab. How's it going, Locke? But yeah, it's tiring. Regrowth on you because we can. Just soften him up for the final blow. Wow, we're getting unlucky with our backstabs now. We got like 2 of them in a row that were 5s, and now we're just gonna get 1 per attack with it. First parts for the PC upgrade arrived yesterday. Yes. Yeah. Right now is actually not a terrible time to get PC upgrade parts. Spicy noodles. I have some of those in the kitchen. I should eat some for lunch. Maybe we'll just have a really long stream today and I will have lunch. What does alert do? I think that increases their evasion. Increases their dodge by 10. Because they're jerks. Brace the pain. Double attack on you. Oh, he has a counter on, not... Okay, backstab. Yep. 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 Oh, stab everything. Animal skin lets us make more of the flutes. You're going to give Locke Jr. a Frankenstein of an old PC, but you're wondering if you'll just buy a new case, cooling system, power supply, make that for yourself, and then give him this. I've thought about giving my niece and nephew some of my old rigs, like taking them apart and just using the parts that work. First costs nothing, second is high, third is yourself, fourth is itself, fifth is also. What? First costs nothing, second is high. I mean, I'm just gonna do them in order. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be saying. Thought the hard drives would need to clone your SSD so he has Windows, but the rest would be for him? Ah, okay. I don't know. Generally speaking, depends on what games you plan to play versus what games you think the kid will play. Because if they're going to be just doing like Minecraft or something like that, your old rig would be fine. And just like Frankenstein together out of working parts. If they're wanting to do like the newest games all the time, then they might need the new one. And yeah. Let's see. Phantom Pain. Leg. Back of my stabs. But yeah, setting things up for like multiple people is a deal. Especially whenever you're having to split parts around. Fire on you. Because that'll get rid of you. Plague on you. That should get rid with the plague. And poison on that idiot. Oh, he still counters. Fine. Just Minecraft and fork knife. That's the best abbreviation of that game that I've heard in a while. Let's go with a regrowth on you. Yeah, if it's just Minecraft and stuff, generally speaking, even stuff from like 5 years ago would work just fine for it. As long as it has enough RAM. Let's see. If we get enough attacks off... Okay, thank God. We won't get a counter out of it. Which is the main thing I was actually worried about, because I didn't want to take another 30 damage or whatever it was. Yeah, just random thought on the TCG thing, because I still see that kind of floating around in the chat, was the fact that if it was the 5-color one, that wouldn't be a problem, because generally speaking, Hasbro, despite being a piece of shit, and it really is, actually just, yeah, they're doing things that I can be like, okay, you guys are jackasses, but I can sort of see it from a corporate end of things. This other one, it's literally promoting hate. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm not touching that. Vitality, starting focus, no. Strength? I don't think that... Is that better? Not really. That's an intelligence one. One we have is better. It'll run on this, and then you can save up monies he gets for a better PC later. Once you've built one, building more later will be easy. It's the first one you're worrying over. Oh. Yeah, the first computer build is a bit of a journey, to say the least. So I can see the standoffishness there. Ooh. That's worse dexterity. I think we're generally coming at the game from the wrong side, which I think is kind of hilarious. Because I think we were supposed to come to this place before we went to the place in the east. Sure. I don't know what the weight loss drink does, but sure, whatever. Let's go get that not even my final form going. Yeah, I kind of want to build an old Windows XP system. I know that's kind of a weird thing to... Oh, are we stuck? I think we might be stuck. Hey, Daladon, how's it goes? They do not think. Welcome to me floundering about, doing side quests whenever I should be doing main quests. Naked guy or a robe guy? That's the question. I think we want robe guys first. Double tap you. Oh, is this so? Oh, we didn't actually get him. Damn you. Oh, and you deathlinked. Deathlink sucks. So does like the all link. Let's go with a little bit of fire starter in your life. A little bit of regrowth in your life, because thankfully it doesn't share the healing, only the damage. These guys are evasive little buggers, aren't they? Regrowth on you. Should be relatively easy to do what we're trying to do today, though. Plague. Do I kill him? No. It's a little risky doing backstab because if we get the chain, we might actually hit that guy. Deathlink is now gone, so that means we can kill your ass. I said we can kill your ass. And stab. But yeah, I'm enjoying the combat of this game. Story I can take or leave, but... bonk. And backstab. Yay, moderate knuckle duster. Unique items are actually not that great in this. You generally want gold. It goes this up to epic, if I'm guessing like their tier system. Although I could be having that backwards. Purple's generally just been really, really good for me compared to just blues, but gold seems to be like the top tier. It's gonna take me a while to get there. Let's see if we can get to this guy without getting stuck in the bones. Nothing's worse than getting stuck in the bones, you hear? What's on the road? Oh, it's wheat. Genshaw. It's another location. We'll probably need to come back here at some point. He does not mind us harvesting his wheat. Awesome. There's another red skull. Are we brave? I think we might be brave. We've killed 2 red skulls today. So I'm going to come take this guy out. Just so we get this out of the way. Okay, can we get from over here? Yes. I think this is the second to last one for this quest, which is good. Plague, because, yeah, we're not going to kill him first turn. We're going to get close. Not quite. Dark Mirror's fine. Phantom Pain. Let's go ahead and start setting up our heals, I guess. So wait for the greater heal. Set up for another hit. Backstab. Ouch. That actually hurt quite a bit. Lifelink on you. And yes, our mages for some reason. You don't have the red Discord Scully? Oh yeah, because they're not enabled. I can enable those real quick. Here, let me hop on over there. At least I think I still have them on there. I might not. Community. Where is that? Emotes. There it is. Oh, I don't have it uploaded. So no, I can't just turn them on. I'll get those uploaded soon enough. You have to get them approved.
for the Red Skull kills.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a good idea for those. But yeah, I sadly do not have them uploaded. I thought I did. Oh, yeah, we have that reflect thing. Taunt. So you can actually follow this up in a little bit. Or we just murder him. That's fine too. So all we have left, I think, is one more of them, which is down here. We might do that before we do the main quest, because we have so many side quests. It's ridiculous. Look at all these. It's ridiculous. Can we actually track this one? All it gives me is that. It doesn't give me a way to reset it. I wager whenever I reload it will, but... This one has one person left, which is Alzorath. We got a Red Skull over here. This is going to be another one of those angel guys, I'm wagering. If I had to guess. Yes, it is. It's the sword one now. This might suck. Thankfully, there isn't really much of a problem with dying. Regrowth on you. I should have healed before this, probably. Dark Souls 2 boss. Yeah, kind of. Them gargoyles. Oof. Okay, so they actually do real damage. Properly heal yourself. Okay, so they're weak to bludgeoning, which is good. So we actually have a way to deal with them. Let's go with poison. Oh, we went with the wrong one. Biggest Dark Souls 2 fan on the planet. I thought you were the biggest, Oh, I'm just all of a sudden blanked on the name of it. RimWorld fan. Single attack. Bonk. Doesn't really have anything great to add on top of this. So I guess we go trap then backstab next turn. There are bigger fans of RimWorld. Yeah, but they're on the fringe, the rim, if you will. That's sorry, that was dumb. Let's see. Blind on him. You will stab me next year. That's fine. Don't worry, there's probably plenty of people here who will do that as well. Let's see. I'm gonna go with regrowth on... Actually, I think I need the minor heal. And we will go with Arcane Infusion on you and hopefully make that do more damage next turn. Oh, we can't do it with arcane damage. That's what was preventing us from doing it before. So he's resistant to arcane, that's fine. We are poisoned and it's doing a crap ton of damage. Okay, I need you to be life linked again. You don't have enough to do a greater heal still. For a second, that floating text looked like resistance to resistant. Actually, what is he? Okay, he is weak against blunt. That's the only thing he's weak against. He's strong against 3 things. Okay, you just whack. I am blunt, prepare to die. My name is... Okay, so you... drop a life link there. Regrowth there. Taunt. Because we can, I think, is pretty much where we're at with that. This is definitely going to be a tough fight. I don't know if we're going to be able to win it. No winner, winner, chicken dinner here. Let's go for regrowth on you. And you should limit break. I think we drop Phantom Pain on you. Greater heal. That'll top everyone off. Flurry. And we go with, I think we go with backstab on him because that's the only other thing that can actually work for him. And yeah, he's resistant to piercing as well. Did he just stun our... Did he stun you? Yes, he did. Son of a... Son of a butt. You're the only one that can do real damage to him, my friend. Backstab. Oh, now he's just stunning everybody. You jerk. Life link needs to go on you, and we'll just move it through the list. I don't think we're going to actually win this one. Simply because we have so many people who are just stunned right now. Okay, so I got rid of one stunned. Just win forehead. Yeah, exactly. Life link on you. That'll get us our series of 3. We limit break off of that. He's not going to be weak versus fire because he only has the one weakness. So I think we regrowth on herself. You wait and get rid of stunned, which really sucks. That crit was nice. poison. As long as he misses that stun, we're solid. Okay, so you are going to be losing your life link this turn, so we should get regrowth on you. That's going to remove your life link. That means that you need to put it back on. All your health makes you lose. Exactly. So does giving up, but a whole different discussion. Holy crap. Well, here's Plague Revive. Let's go with a minor heal. He just one-shot me. How am I supposed to stop that? Bite me, game. Poison's already on him. I mean, we've taken him down halfway. So that's at least doing better-ish. I'll get heals on him. Let's cast that again at a random target. Let's cast Murder. I could totally use some, like, boosts on him. Oh, we got Limit Break. Sweet. Life link on you. Regrowth on yourself. Flurry's just gonna be it. The main thing we have to go for. Next turn we drop the anti-heal on him. Okay, so that's some healing. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm like, my brain is just trying to process how the hell to do this. So we need to get greater heal, I think, is what we want. And then next turn we do the curse. Just to stop him from doing anything else. Phantom Pain seems fine, like to restore on him. Okay, so he's biting, which means he's going to counter this time. But we have to get curse on him. Oh, he didn't do a counter on it. But yeah, biting means he's going to counterattack immediately. So what we want to do is we want to do a wait. So she'll have enough for a frickin' frenzy. And you drop a poison just to keep damage ticks on him. We got curse on him. So that's fine. We already have Phantom Pain. I'm just seeing what all we have. We don't have Firestarter on him. That's a little bit more tick damage. Time for the McFlurry. And the McBackstab. No, he actually did drop it on himself. You bitch. This is going to be like a Hail Mary thing going on here. If this works, we should have this. He's got that negative on there. Blinded. We have trap. We have poison. We're gonna do a backstab. Crossing my fingers. Because if we didn't get all 5 of those hits, guess what would happen? We wouldn't have won. And we got a necklace. I don't know how many more of those skull things there are, but that one was not easy. I have a feeling there's another one down here. And we also know there is one there. Though our chances against that one, I think, are pretty good. Yeah, the music's pretty good. I did not think we would get that. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. What is that necklace that we got? It is intelligence, charisma, and vitality. It's basically an improved version of what we already have. Except it's piercing instead of lightning. So yeah, purple is the upgrade. We need to get some purple rings. We almost have you. The only thing, yeah, you're just missing purple rings. The only one we have purple rings on is her. And thank you for the congrats. I'm surprised we actually achieved that. Let's see. I guess we go after Bonafide and then make our way back down towards the last of the not even my final forms. This is like side quest day. Where are we at? There? Might as well pick up Bonafide along the way. Okay. Hi, Roy. How's it going, Roy? Roy Rogers. A melee fighter. Nice. Plague. Always throw the plague on them to start. And then the phantom pain. And then test for weaknesses. They are weak versus hammer. You actually only have... Yeah, you only have one weakness. He's probably strong versus pierce then. Or slash, one or the other. Let's go for poison. You don't know, but you sort of suspect that your main character is sponsored by the devs. He definitely has a strange look about him. Let's put it that way. It's not as bad as he was looking before, but... Let's go for blind. And we'll go for setting up lifelinks. At least he passed Ren Fair Mystic. I mean, he's not very far off of that still. He still looks a bit on the derp side. Oh, you missed one of your swings. Let's get more status effects. Oh, not enough for lifelink. We will go for... We already have poison. We already have... I think we already have trap on you. Yeah. Let's go for refreshing the phantom pain. That'll give you enough to get a second link on you. But yeah, these guys are kind of like the not even my final form characters as well. So minor heal on yourself. Top everyone else off. He's at least not strong against it. That's a plus. So does he have a heal? He has blinded, which isn't really a problem. We're going to hit limit break on this turn. So I think we want to get Firestarter on him. And we want to get an attack with you, I think. No, we want setup, probably. That or double attack. We'll just go with double attack, because we're going to get a flurry right after this. Eat my flurry. My Mick flurry. I think we might be mildly over-leveled. There's an achievement for level 30. But I don't think we were supposed to hit level 20 this early on. You actually... Does this guy actually have dialogue? What you looking at, punk? I am looking at you, kid. Here's looking at you, kid. I'm a bard, poet, whatever, don't know anymore. Been traveling with guys as they sell their stuff, trying to sell your poems. We'll listen to one. I waste a lot of energy trying not to kill myself. Oh, God. That's dark. That's pretty heavy to, like, lean into right at the beginning there, buddy. No side notes in those brackets that end up twisted and bent. Just empty space and dust make up 80%. So what I have to show of the newly formed status quo that makes a wall place for numbness to grow. And behind the rack, I spot a crack through which the shadows come for a sneak attack. I can't say I lost my mind because that implies I want it back. Right. I mean, I get what Pratchett is a reference to, but I don't think that really fits Terry's style. Each their own, though, I guess. And yeah, we're getting XP for, like, discovering parts of the map, if you're wondering what that 10 XP was for. Why we have 30,000 freaking gold. I find the battling, like, the fighting in this actually kind of cathartic. Okay, so there is supposedly a chest here. That's pants, but yes. That right there is the Alzorath flag. None of those left, not even after that vicious queen Jessica of yours forced to merge upon us. Made Alzorath part of the Vendir. She burnt them all, didn't she? They're pants. It's red and blue pants, my bud. Oh, look, shinies. Where? I see you saying, oh, look, shinies, but where? I can't interact with it, bud. I can see it on the map. Yeah, he just says, oh, look, shinies. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? You're pointing out treasure. Cool. I can't click on it because it's inside a fucking tent. Let's go for Phantom Pain because I don't like the big guys because they suck. And we will go for a plague. And a poison. These bastards are just gonna... Yep, they're all gonna Master Link him. I think they can only do that once per battle, but it still sucks. Do I have enough? I do not. Cure all is 55. We're not going to get enough for that because we can only get 15. Unless we get a status effects on ourselves. Well, actually, no, we could get 55. That's only 11 away. So that's 3 status effects on the enemies. So that's a fire starter on you. That is set up on you. That is poison on you. That should be cure all now. Yeah, we're gonna have to revive him. Okay, so they're resistant to freaking fire. That sucks. Blind that guy. Yeah, I don't even care if it kills him. It's just one of those things where it's like, whatever. Oh, guess what? You're gonna get plague revived in a little bit. It's fine. That guy's gonna die in a turn. So plague revive. McFlurry. See if I can pick up the other shinies that are over here. Oh, that was a lot of XP. Jesus. I was not expecting it to be quite that much. Okay, character level up. That means that it's a free heal as well. Okay, and move over to skills. I think we already have Necro Heal. All remaining damage from plagued immediately. That could be actually pretty good, but I don't think we want to mess with it. I think we want to just get up here and get towards the Aphira Ball. You... Enduring. Hammer proficiency is good for her. And I hear a fire truck. And you are going to go ahead and grab Dexterity. And Flurry. Flurry, and then we'll get set up, just because it's going to work a little bit better that way. And then we have you. That is more than one fire truck. That is... That's at least 2. Because I heard 2 different sirens kind of like out of sync. Wonder what's going on. Probably more stupidity. I'm not going to rant about it, but yeah. Stupidity is real. Okay, so we have lifelink on you. Got through that. The finding extras is absolutely worthless now. I think... Lifesteal is kind of tempting. Simply because we can use it for, like, packing up our heal. And I will deal with that wheat in just a minute. Hi, guy. It's another one! I like that these are mostly melee characters. So we don't have to worry about the caster bullcrap. Let's go with leg. Double attack, see if they're weak to it. They are weak versus bludgeoning. So that's their one weakness. I do find it interesting how we're having a lot of bludgeoning weakness, despite bludgeoning being kind of the thing that gives you the big boosts to, like, various resources. Let's go with a blind. Poison. Oh, he returned the favor of blindness. Awesome. Here, take some fire as well, you dick. Let's go with setup for whenever we do hit. Cure all. And ooh, Phantom Pain. Ow. You jerk. Let's see. Lifesteal? Aww. I was hoping that would actually do okay damage, but it did not. So far, we're actually not doing that bad, though. And they're not resistant to piercing, at least. Okay, so he's trapped. He's pretty much just squared away for everything that we want to do to him. So, boop. Boop. Got our limit break. Which means we want to set something on him. Do we not have, like, a normal heal? We do not. Oh, yeah, we do. There it is. Minor heal. I don't see the rhyme or reason in how the skills are organized on that bottom line. They are just there. Okay, so he has Phantom Pain still. So I think we just do a big heal. Bonk. Everybody top off, and then flurry with you. Should kill him? Or her, sorry. I'm getting a lot of freaking friend requests on Discord right now. If you are requesting me as a friend on there, just as a heads up, and we haven't talked, just join the server and talk to me. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore your request. I'm sorry, but it's a bit weird. I just got like several of them. It's not that I dislike people, it's that I have DMs open on my server. Hey you, I need your help right now. Where are your pants? I know where this is going. Well, I know what we're doing. I will pay you for your damn pants. I guess they kind of predicted me having a lot of money now. And he gave me 750 back. Being a good person is not profitable. Finch Hat is going to get us the money we need and this place will change. Just you wait and see. Are you sure? Okay. Whose urine is this? Isn't it mine? Why is it here? We have permanent speak to animals for cats. Okay, not even my final form is in the middle of town. What? Why? Why are you here? Of course, everyone else is spreading the plague anyway. Why don't they? This one has a crap ton of life. That makes me kind of nervous. Like, a whole lot of nervous. You... We're just gonna set our stuff up. Taunt. Okay, not terrible damage incoming, but this guy does have abilities. That could be scary. Okay, regrowth on you. Resistant to lightning. Is he resistant to piercing? No, he's just neutral to it. He does about 300 damage a pop, which is a little bit on the scary side. See how he does versus bludgeoning, I guess? He's got 2 weaknesses, so we might be able to hit one of them hard. Regrowth on you. That means you're going to lose yours. Yeah, let's see if it's bludgeoning. Nope, resistant to bludgeoning as well. So they're weak against arcane. We can work with that. We can actually work with that. Okay. Just start setting our stuff up. That's fine. Go for a blind, because we don't want it to be able to hit us as easily. We want to have the setup, and we want to have it be arcane as soon as possible. Okay. You are not going to go first. Okay, give me more points towards that. I need it. I'm gonna see if he has a dark weakness as well. Nope, he doesn't. We didn't get a hit on him. So I'll put it past the K. And we are going to do refresh poison on him. I think we're okay in this fight. I just think it's going to take a while. Arcane Infusion. Go to you. And that should hit our limit break. It did not. And I Arcane Infusion the wrong person. Don't worry, we can correct that. Okay, so we're going to get one attack off, and then we're going to get our limit break. Which is going to be you doing a flurry. You dropping a curse. Just in case he drops a heal. I don't know. I don't want this guy getting a 2,000 health heal per turn. So drop your trap. You're going to hold on to your stuff. And he's resistant to dark. That's good to know. And this should be his death. Because we have Flurry still on you. Just crazy amounts of damage. Good lord. It's just so much damage. Like, that was 2,500 damage. First one we killed said 9 more. That we're done. Whatever they were, they're dead, but done. But why? They're called Rock Entra, right? Why are people changing into them? Guess we'll never know. Let's just hope it never happens again. It will. It'll happen a million freaking times. It's fine. It's only the end of the world. Who cares if it's just the end of the world? What do you have, bud? You have anything gold? No, you don't. You don't even have purples. My dude, you disappoint. Oh, the hell are you? Squid shark? Maybe? Never even seen anything that size. What is it supposed to be? It's got squid ass with shark head. It's Squid Arc. Yeah. I kind of wish I could summon one, but other than that, I don't really think there's much to be done. Much ado about nothing. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Don't suppose I could bother you for a little favor, could I? This here is my friend Elizabeth. Or Elsbeth. Elzabeth. Loitering at the edges of the harbor, neither has her the fighting swords to deal with them and get the necklace, could we? Groovy. Oh, that is nowhere near the harbor, my dude. That is off in the middle of, like, the wilderness outside of town. Wait a minute. There was a journal there. Minutes after these words are read by the woman who will find this journal, a bandit will plant gold under the rocks at the far right of the refugee camp in Johnwell Harbor. Okie dokie. I'm curious about two things. And two things only. There's a road up here. It goes off to the west. Let's figure out what's on that road to the west. That looks like it's gonna lead into trouble. I could use some trouble right about now. Punk soul brother. Hi, David. What's in here, David? Even though they look at, okay, they're from the sea. I have a feeling we can eventually go over there because there's a book. I could use you telling me how to get past your damn dog. So we've got a bunch of the fish people. Can't talk to you. I just beat up the dog? I mean, I've beat up like 27 other dogs. Because it kind of forces you to. But, okay. It's fine. We'll probably have a quest over there. That'll get us past the dog to get that book. If I had to hazard a wild guess. So someone over here has something we want. You? Possibly? There is no one else over here. Except for very easy to beat junkies. Let's go with Plague. Let's go with Burn. Because that's going to work better than what else we have. And Backstabbies. I hate that we can miss, but they can't dodge. The wording of that was kind of crap. Double attack. We'll just start topping people off with his turns. Mmm, tasty. And he is resistant to piercing. Damn it. He's not... it's whatever. He's only resistant to one of us, which I think is hilarious. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep pelting him with, like, rocks. Oh no, he's turtling! Whatever will I do? Tell him to wipe. Okay, so it's somewhere around here that we're supposed to find a favor for Jeff. Oh, I'm guessing this is a favor. 'Cause this does not look like normal enemies for here. Set up on you? I think this is going to be a real fight, so I do need to just set it up to be normal. Yep, they're going to be jerks. Okay, double attack on you. Resistant to bludgeoning. Sucks. That just kind of sucks a lot. Especially since we're not getting good landing on the backstabs. Okay, I will get life link going on you as well. Just to be on the safe side, we're probably not going to need it, judging by how much they take, but... Just keep beating on them. You'll be fine. Let's see. Maybe we go with, like, electricity on them? What do you have? We don't know your weakness. We don't know your weakness. They really don't like you, do they? Okay, so that. Arcane Infusion, maybe? Not enough for backstab, so let's try single attack with Arcane. None of these are working well. So I'm guessing these are slash. If I had to take a wild guess. It sucks. So we're just gonna have to DPS him, I guess. Or go for as many nukes as we can. So you already have Arcane. So what I think we want to do is have you drop the Phantom Pain. You get Plague on his friend. Then we flurry on both of them. If they don't dodge everything. They're definitely not being good. Okay, so they're not resistant to dark at least. So we can still use that as kind of like an indirect heal. Yeah, this guy should go down relatively quickly. The one on the left. Because we have how many things stacked on him just for just like bonus damage? It shouldn't be that hard to deal with him. Okay, yeah, he'll die on his turn. We drop poison on the guy on the right. Yeah, we just want to keep them from doing as much damage as possible. We can't do a lot of damage output, so it's just kind of mitigation stage. Okay, give me the amulet. Elizabeth's necklace. We found it.
Okay, so now we just go back to town. We have not used any of the whistles yet. I probably should. Though that said, my throat is, even with drink, bothering me. So I will probably turn this in. Where is he hiding at? Hi. Reason he was helping Elsbeth is because I'm very passionate about making Vendir a better place. Actually running something of a non-profit called A Favor for a Stranger. We're all about doing nice things. You have any other quests for me, bud? Nope. Don't even have anything I can talk to him about. That was derpy. But let's grab these quests. I'm Finch Hat. I know. Trying to read what this says real quick. My crew here had a job to do, but cards on the table, they kind of fucked it. Now you look up and down. Sure. Really tall, man. Member of the King's Guard, hence the snazzy outfit. You've been tasked with tracking down, killing 5 criminals for the king. Got the energy, not got the energy for it. Not today. Rough, whoa, terrible piece of crap. Oh, this is another one like in the initial town. Fight me game. What? Another scriptorum book. I'm guessing that's a collectible that I can get an achievement for or something that I am missing out on. We should also have wine over here somewhere. It's a shop, John Doerr. Probably nothing worthwhile. Why is your C shop the bottom? Don't like. That is, those are better than what we've got. Better starting focus as well. Why not? So many random items. Where are my pants? There's my pants. Got slightly better pants. What quest is that one? Yeah, the Affluent Stone. It's a crafting station. Are you? Sure. Let's take the stone. What's your stat? Absolute garbage. Cool. That's gonna make this easy. Plague. Poison. Double whammy. Oh no, bleeding. What will we do besides just murder you before you get a move? Bleeding has to tick all the way down to do any damage. Yeah, the difficulty's all over the place with this. I take it we take the Affluent Stone back to somebody. Yeah, back up to that town up there.
Journal of the Future. Sure, why not? To live is to be a prisoner, for you are shackled by the limitations of your world. Man's peak form is naught but a memory. Oh. Dirt, depth speaking to me. On your way to the harbor, guess that means you're setting sail, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. What is the goal of that journal? Okay, so we have that one to Methoff. Journal of the Future. Rock near Yonwell Harbor's refugee camp to see if there's gold hidden underneath. I'm assuming the rock. I can smell what it's cooking at least. Is not going to be... Oh, hi, it's a fight. Against another fairly weak dude. Well, there's half your life in the first turn, my bud. And here's the rest of your life in a fireball. Really, it's like they gave me like really strong things to fight for a while, and now it's just, here's something with 2,000 life you can kill in a turn. Bye. Okay. Where are you seeing shinies at? Is that it? No, that's a Scriptorum book. That's not what we're looking for. There it is. The goal, just like the journal said, whoever wrote this, I think they can see the future. Sure. We should poke our nose around and see what's going on. Okay, so we can do a fight in here. That's cool. Who's gonna do the fighting? These guys do not look like they are fighting. They look very calm. Okay. I really am just like befuddled at a lot of this stuff. And Plague, because you have nothing better you can do damage-wise. Oh, we only got one stab out of it. And yes, she's resistant to all physical damage, my dude. It's like, no, it's not a surprise. Yeah, 2's not terrible. What does Perceptive do? 30% accuracy. That's not gonna help you, bud. And he's weak versus fire? And that's not gonna save you. We're about to get a level just from quest, if that's any consolation to anybody. I don't know what got into him. Not normally like that. Would have helped Fight him off. He just panicked. Okay, so we're literally just following a book. That's fine. Wash up in the harbor. Oh, it's gonna be over there. Do. Somebody who loves drugs. Awesome. Hi. I mean, fuck knows how he died. You can tell he suffered. Grim. Not to muscle in on your shit, but look at the book. Stained with blood, and ain't no man's blood. Anybody could tell you that. It's unrem, and there's nowhere you'll find more unrem blood than the Slayer's Cave just west of here. Okay. Well, we found out where it wants us to go. And we figured out what the cave's quest was. But my voice is killing me, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Let's see if we have anybody we can raid. Back over to the Twitch end of things.